Hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? So it is July 24th. And so today I picked out for July 24th, I picked out Proverbs 24. I love Proverbs. It's full of a lot of wisdom and ways that you can live your life today. And so I am going to go ahead and get started to read it. And then if something touches me, I'm going to expound. So I hope I don't offend anybody. But so here we go. And my lip is swollen because I just got me a little lip piercing. And so my lip is still swollen. So I don't want nobody to say nothing about my lip like, oh my gosh, she's horrible looking. I'm fine as wine. Yes, I am, if I must say so myself. I am fine. And my lip piercing is cute. But I got to go through this little healing process, so don't judge. Alright. So, let's go. Proverbs 24. This is the New International Version, saying 20. So this saying is from a guild, and it starts back in Proverbs 23. So we're just going to continue here from Proverbs 24. Saying 20. Do not envy the wicked, do not desire their company. For their hearts plots violence, and their lips talk about making trouble. Saying 21. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Saying 22. The wise prevail through great power, and those who have knowledge muster their strength. Surely you need guidance to wage war, and victory is won through many advisors. Saying 23. Wisdom is too high for fools. In the assembly at the gate they must not open their mouths. Saying 24. Whoever plots evil will be known as a schemer. The schemes of folly are sin, and people detest a mocker. Saying 25. If you falter in a time of trouble, how small is your strength? Rescue those being led away to death. Hold back those staggering towards slaughter. If you say, but we knew nothing about this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who guards your life know it? Will he not repay everyone according to what they have done? Saying 26. Eat honey, my son, for it is good. Honey from the comb is sweet to your taste. Know also that wisdom is like honey for you. If you find it, there is a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Saying 27. Do not lurk like a thief near the house of the righteous. Do not plunder their dwelling place, for though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. But the wicked stumble when calamity strikes. Saying 28. Do not gloat when your enemy falls. When they stumble, do not let your heart rejoice, or the Lord will see and disapprove, and turn his wrath away from them. Saying 29. Do not fret because of evildoers, or be envious of the wicked. For the evildoer has no future hope, and the lamp of the wicked will be snuffed out. Saying 30, and this is the last one. Saying 30, fear the Lord and the King, my son, and do not join with rebellious officials, for those two will send sudden destruction on them, and who knows what calamities they can bring. Further sayings of the wise. These also are sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by people and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty and bless and rich. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessings will come on them. An honest answer is like a kiss on the lips. Put your outdoor work in order and get your fields ready. After that, build your house. Do not testify against your neighbor without cause. Would you use your lips to mislead? Do not say, I'll do to them as they have done to me. I'll pay them back for what they did. I went past the field of a sluggard, past the vineyard of someone who has no sense. Thorns had come up everywhere. The ground was covered with weeds, and the stone wall was in ruins. I applied my heart to what I observed and learned a lesson from what I saw. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. Alright, so that was Proverbs 24. And yep, I hadn't read that in a long time. So, it's time for me to get back into the word too. So that's why I am here, because we need more reading of the word. So I got a little something out of that word, and it's talking about not envying the wicked. There's a lot of wickedness going on everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. And those of us that are righteous, feel like, they want to, we want to step on that side a little bit, because it seems like the wicked people are having a great time. They partying, smoking, drinking, cursing, getting loud, partying. Like, it just seems like, they just having a great time. But when the lights turn off, not so good. I would rather be righteous, you know what I mean, than to follow in the footsteps of somebody that's going to lead me astray or down the wrong path intentionally. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of, he say, she say, they say, and all of that stuff like that. You know what? Forget it. People don't know when to stop, when the season is over with. If you look around where we are today, it's really not the time to party, to drink, to have fun, to have sex with anybody and everybody and all of that type of stuff. If you just check the atmosphere, children are dying, people are getting shot up. I mean, wickedness is ruling the world. And if you look at the time and the season, it's time to focus on God. It's time to focus on His light. It's time to focus on helping people become better people. It's time to not sugarcoat the word of God. You know, get into the Bible and read for yourself. Like today is July 24th. So tomorrow on July 25th, we'll pick out something from the 25th day of the week, of the month, and we'll go by that. There's no rhyme or reason to why I pick out certain verses other than the fact that I ask God what he want me to read, and he gives me the answer to what he would want me to read, and I just do it like that. Now, I spend a lot of time in the Word and in God's presence, and I like to say that, but I really want to say that he spends a lot of time molding me for the ministry that he has for me. Because I don't do nothing by myself. I know it's God working within me, changing me, and making me into the person that he wants me to be. And God can do that for you. He will mold you into the person that he wants you to be. You don't have to do it on your own. That's what God is there for. He wants to create in you the person that he wants you to be. So you may think, oh, I'm a born again Christian, so I'm going to go to this church that I picked out, and I'm going to read these chapters of the verse that I want to read, and I'm going to help the people that I want to help, and I'm going to choose the career that I want to choose, and I'm going to follow the leader that I want to follow, and I'm going to serve in the ministry that I want to serve in. No, 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 no. That's not at all God's plan for your life. If you would just sit down and listen to what God has to say, you will understand that God has a perfect plan already mapped out for you. And if you just listen and spend time with God, he will show you what he wants you to do. I spent a lot of the time doing what I thought God wanted me to do, and I was all wrong. I'm like, and I can admit that. Now, I spent a lot of years trying to please God, and God is like, if you just stop and let me take the reins, because you're not in the driver's seat. A lot of people want to be in the driver's seat. We want to be the one that's in front where everybody can see us. Like, hey, I want to be seen. I want to be heard. But there's a lot of molding that has to go along with being heard or being seen. I put myself out there several times, and it wasn't the time to be out there and be up there, So it's very good to pray God's will for your life, to sit down and don't rush to make decisions, because God's timing is different from our timing. We have to sit down and pray and listen to the Holy Spirit and let him mold us into the image that he wants us to be. So therefore, you will understand that God doesn't want you to follow the wicked. He doesn't want you to listen to wicked music, which I had a long season of doing that because of the grace of God, I thought. And I was all off track for a couple of years. My workout music was wicked music. I get up in the morning, turn the music on, and I'm out there running and jogging, worrying about how my body looked, you know, because that's what I put in my ear all the time. But I have to guard my ear gate. What goes in and out of me is a reflection of what I want my life to look like, you know. So I had to let go of the worldly, wicked music. And it took a lot. I also had to let go of wicked people, you know. The ones that want to see you down, that got their foot on your neck. The ones that know, you know, you don't smoke weed but to pass you the blunt anyway because it's detrimental to you. You know, the ones that you know you don't drink but to pass you the drink anyway, and they know you can't drink. You know, the ones that still out there selling drugs and get in your car and have you drive to the drug dealer house. I mean, you know what I mean. The ones that still snort powder and will say, hey, take me somewhere, and the somewhere they take you is the drug dealer house to get some drugs or to re-up and not even tell you what's going on. You know, the ones that's jealous because God promoted you and they weren't promoted, so they try to do anything to slander you, you know, and you still hang around. God has to deliver us from people, you know. Do I want to please God or man? How about, you know, I want to please God, so everybody else gotta go. I gotta be a role model for the people that are listening to me. I'm not gonna tell you to do something and I don't do it. You gotta let go of wicked people. Don't desire what they have. It looks like they having fun, but it's not healthy for you. It's not. It's not healthy for you to be on that path. The only way I was able to see that is because I gave my life to God and I let Him use me. And I let Him use me every day. The main thing that He works with me on is it's okay to rest. Now in the book of Proverbs, on this same chapter 24, let me go back to it. It says here, no, wrong verse. A little folding of the hands to rest, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come to you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. You know, and I feel like, you know, at a certain time it's time to get to work. You know, I can't keep rolling over to go to sleep. But see, if I'm surrounding myself around people that sleep all day and get up at night to do their dirt, then that's what I'm going to act like. I'm going to sleep all day and get up at night to do my dirt, my stuff. And I'm not going to have enough time for God. So I have to let him use me. You know, I have to get up and let my life be used by God. Because without God, I'm nothing. I'm an empty shell without God. My spirit man hasn't been born again. My spirit man hasn't been developed. You know, my body be developed, but not my spirit man. Because I'm out there exercising, getting the body together. What is that doing for my spirit man and my soul man? I ain't reading no books. I ain't exercising my soul. I'm not exercising my spirit. Come on now. It's time to make a change. But the only way you're going to have permanent change and to fulfill your purpose in God is to let God do the work. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and be out of this camp. And I will see you tomorrow for the 25th of July. I don't know what I'm going to preach on, but I don't know what I'm going to teach on, but I know it's going to be healthy. It's going to be healthy. We're going to get our soul man and spirit man together. It's going to be healthy. So, y'all go ahead, have a little blessed day. Whew. Look like I'm looking a little funny with my lip, but once it go down, it's gonna be cute, y'all. Alright, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.